take the rod. You know what I'm saying, man? Shit, man. Where do these men want to draw the line? Oh, they're defiling yourself. Motherfucker, they gonna be cooking our food. They gonna be breathing air around us. How far are you gonna take it, man? You know what I mean, man? Calm down, man. Man, take this defiled thing too far. What? Give it a rod. I'm defiled. Anyone you give the rod, you defiled, really, because sperm makes you unclean.
Yeah.
Fucking demon, man. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna spoil them because part of our riches is our women, the Israelite woman, which we don't no longer own the Israelite woman. Now she belongs to the so-called white man. That's part of his riches now. He can go in the ghetto and get any black bitch he wants, man. The finest of the finest black bitches, the white man will just come and that's it, take them. The Rothschilds or whatever, they'll come in with the Lamborghini, she's gone.
Yeah.
He don't even have to force her, man. He just pull up with his no style, pull up with no style. Open the door, bitch, fly in there. You ain't gonna see that bitch again. It could be your woman, man. As soon as you see that Lamborghini or whatever fucking car, or the Bentley or Rolls Royce, she out of there, man. So our women don't even belong to us, man.
Yeah, that's true.
So what? We ain't gonna possess their women, man. They're thieves. They stole our women. They stole our children.
We're just gonna restore our goods.
That's it. Right, man. Travolta look like a demon in that picture, bro. Them man's look like, it's called savages. I was about to say, them man's look like demons, man. Fucking hell. Go on,
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
That's our people, man. America is the biggest population on earth, and who's the most of the people in them? So-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, but really Negroes. Why is that? Is it because we commit more crimes? No. It's because that's what the system was set up to do. Put niggas back in slavery. That's why you had them guys that make the military clothing came out and did a protest, right? Why? Because they're not getting the contracts no more, the prisons are. Because the prison is the real competition with China now. If America wants to come back, which is not going to come back, put everyone in prison. Because in prison you can pay them something like $1 for 2 hours work or some shit. That'll make you more competitive. That'll bring all the sweatshops back. But you ain't gonna bring America back. I'm just joking with you. But that's the real economy now, the prison industrial complex and the military industrial complex, man.
And for a prey, and none delivereth.
That's right.
For a spoil, and none saith, restore.
That's right. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna spoil them that spoil. What's that in Isaiah the 10th chapter? Is that in Isaiah the 10th chapter? Check Isaiah the 10th chapter, man. See if it says that. We shall spoil them that spoiled us.
Roundabout, though.
You alright, love? See the white woman is ready, man. See if that was a black woman now. Man would have got the dragon eyes, man. You know? You know, a black woman is like a fucking ogre, man. You alright, love? Fucking nigga. White women and the women of the other nations, they be like,
alright.
What's up? Get it? The other nation women, well, you know what, man? I just found an excellent scripture. Get me Isaiah 10 from the 12th chapter, and I'll find that other scripture I want to find.
Isaiah 10 and 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria.
Who's the king of Assyria today? America. America is the modern day Assyrians, man. Go on.
And the glory of his high looks. For he saith, by the strength of my hand I have done it.
Is that what the white man says? Because he's so great, because he was so smart, he have taken over the world. I gotta find the scripture. Yep.
And by my wisdom, for I am prudent, and I have removed the bounds of the people, and I have robbed their treasures.
Whose treasures? He has robbed mainly the treasures of the Israelites. But he's also robbed the treasures of the other nations too. But mainly the treasures of the Israelites. Go on.
And I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man, and my hand hath found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one gathereth eggs that are left, I have gathered all the earth. And there was none that moved the wing, or opened the mouth, or peeped. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith?
Yep.
Or shall the sword magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself, as if it were no wood. Wherefore shall the Lord of hosts, send among his fat ones leanness, and under his glory shall he kindle a burning like the burning of a fire.
That's right. So basically, America, you're gonna go down, and the Most High is gonna orchestrate it. Now, going back into these other nations have spoiled us, so when we spoil them, it's gonna be in righteousness. We're not gonna be in thieves. Get me Isaiah 33. That's the one I wanted. I believe there's also one in
I've got one here as well.
You got one there as well? What was that one? Yeah, that's one too, yep.
This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled,
Yep, that's talking about the so-called white men. Go on.
and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Yep.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
That's right. It's gonna be your turn to be spoiled. Go on.
And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
That's right.
Oh Lord.
That's it on that.
Okay.
Just, bro, you got a scripture over here, bro?
Yeah. It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Yep. That's all part of this. That's part of the judgment we're gonna execute on the so-called white man. And these other nations too. Because
Right now.
you got that in First Maccabees, 2nd chapter. Get that for me. In Matthias' speech, where he speaks about what nation have not had a partake. And there's another scripture I want to try and locate on top of that. I mean, you got Jeremiah the 31st chapter. That also goes into we shall devour them that devoured us. But there's another scripture that gets even more to the point. You got that? Yeah, you got it right there. You got it highlighted there. Start from 9.
This is First Maccabees 2:9. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets.
That's talking about the Israelites.
Her young men with sword of the enemy. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom?
That's right. So every nation has had a part in spoiling the nation of Israel. So it's only right that we return the favor. In righteousness, we take back what was rightfully ours in the first place. Right? We're going to spoil them that spoiled us. Simple as that. You got a scripture over here? Okay. That was that point there. Right. Let's go back over. So get Zechariah 5:1 back up.
Back in Zechariah chapter 5, verse 3. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it. And every one that sweareth shall be cut off, as on the side according to it.
That's right, because Esau swear he made oath, but he doesn't fulfill those oaths, man. He's a liar. Okay? Right? Go on.
I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief.
Who's that? What's the house of the thief? Edom, the so-called white man. Because he's a thief, he's a demon, man. Beginning with America, as a nation, as the corporation, and them so-called Jews who run it. The house of Amalek. Go on.
And into the house of him that swear falsely by my name.
Yeah, because America's claim they represent the Most High.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof.
That's right, because in the end, like I told you earlier, the chariots are going to have a part in destroying America, man. Okay? Mainly. Right. Let me go back over here. The birth of the petrodollar leads to global domination. It says in 1973, President Nixon asked King Faisal of Saudi Arabia to accept only US dollars as payment for oil and to invest any excess profits into US Treasury bonds, notes and bills. In return, Nixon offered military protection for Saudi oil fields. The same offer was extended to each of the world's key oil producing countries, and by 1975 every member of OPEC had agreed to only sell their oil in US dollars, which are no longer backed by oil, by the gold. The act of moving the dollar off gold and tying it to foreign oil instantly forced every oil importing country in the world to start maintaining a constant supply of Federal Reserve paper. And in order to get that paper, they would have to send real physical goods to America. This was the birth of the petrodollar. Paper went out, everything America needed came in, and the United States got very, very rich as a result. It was the largest financial con in recorded history. In recorded history. The so-called white man in America did the largest financial con in recorded history, but you telling me America's not going to be destroyed? You telling me that them so-called Jews who orchestrated it ain't going to be destroyed and go into slavery? You telling me they're not the devil? Only the devil can pull off the greatest con in recorded history. You got to be the devil to do that. And then portray himself like he's some life giver. The arms race of the Cold War was a game of poker. Military expenditures were the chips, and the US had endless supply of chips. With the petrodollar under its belt, it was able to raise the stakes higher and higher, outspending every other county on the planet, until eventually US military expenditure surpassed that of all other nations in the world combined. Soviet Union never had a chance. The collapse of the communist bloc in 1991 removed the last counterbalance to America's military might. The United States was now an undisputed superpower with no rival. Many hoped that this would mark the beginning of a new era of peace and stability. Unfortunately, there were those in high places who had other ideas. And that basically shows you that America based themselves off stealing the wealth of other nations, man. And one of the ways they do that is by printing more dollars. Because like we was having a conversation earlier, when they print, say when Bernanke, right? Ben Bernanke, BB, the Don, when he prints these 80 officially, because they do all kind of printing, okay? When they print this 85 billions worth of dollars a month that they're gonna do for the QE3, that itself does not inflate or devalue the US currency. So they get to use those dollars